for the sake of our attendees, can you also tell us how should cash flow be forecasted differently for a product-based business versus a service-led MSME?
Okay, so product-based, the entire cash flow comes from purchasing the raw material and probably having your labor expenses and your overheads, whatever you're incurring in the factory, and then obviously selling those items after you've manufactured. So this is the typical cycle for a product manufacturing. So the cash flow estimation has to be revolving around what is the material requirement in the next month. So that is the reason why we will have, and obviously what are the payment terms to those vendors, whether I'm going to pay them 30 days after or 45 days after, what is my credit terms with them. So that will determine my cash flow accordingly. The second thing is my labor payments, which is going to be on a monthly basis. Probably every month, 15th, I'm supposed to pay them, or maybe 5th, I'm supposed to pay them. Now, as per the new labor law, I'm supposed to pay them bang on before the 5th of every month. So there has been introduced penalties and all those things also now. So I need to determine what is the day on which I'm supposed to make the payment to my vendors. Then my employees, And then probably for the vendors, what is my payment terms with them? So I need to make an estimation table which will revolve around material, the labor expenses, and my overheads, which is going to be based on the manufacturing of my company. Like, for example, the electricity will depend upon how much power I'm going to use. There would be some additional material which will be required for me to use. There might be the maintenance of my machinery which is required. So all these estimations, once I do, I will be able to create a budgeted cash flow for my product manufacturing. Now, for the service thing, it is entirely a different ball game altogether. Now, for service, there is no clear-cut actual cost which will come. You will have the labor cost, that is the people who are going to be conducting those services. That will be my major cost. That's the labor cost which we talk about. There is no material here, but there might be certain other overheads which will include majorly traveling. In case I'm doing some service thing and I'm supposed to reach to various places, that traveling might be added to that. So the major cost is my staff cost and my traveling, and which will add on with conveyance or maybe some staff welfare and something additional there, and which will be a small portion. But the major portion is going to be my staff cost. So my staff cost and vis-a-vis to my revenue generation. Like day before yesterday, I was talking to one of the people for providing services. So I said your man-day cost is the main key for you to understand how much the revenue you're generating and how much profitability or margins you are keeping. So these are the two major areas where you need to focus in case you are making a cash flow for a service-oriented. Labor and your traveling cost, and maybe you can also see how much is your own cost, because you also will be involved in providing services. So your own cost also you need to have to factor in to determine what is going to be the cash flows. Like you as an entrepreneur or an owner, you are supposed to travel to various places, or you are supposed to buy something to get educated to give that delivery of services. So all that will be forming a part of your cash flow estimation, and that will help you in rolling your working capital. That will be helpful to you.